Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. I have a video for you with two critical pieces of information. Well, I think they're critical anyway, and I hope that you do too. First off, I'd like to apologize for the air conditioner you hear running in the background. My filming studio is not quite soundproofed yet, and if I turn the air conditioner off, it is so hot here in St. Louis that my wife will come down and yell at me. So I figured you'd rather hear the air conditioner than my wife yelling at me for turning the thermostat so far up that the air conditioner goes off. Well, anyway, let's get to this critical information. And this has to do with the gold market, my favorite thing to talk about. And if you're watching this video, and if you're still watching right now, you probably have a certain level of interest in the gold market or gold mining stocks or silver for that matter as well. Here's my thought, and this dawned on me a couple times in the last couple weeks. Everybody, and I mean almost everybody, I've heard nobody except for me here in my basement say this. Everybody else is saying the opposite. Everybody's saying that if the overall stock market corrects or crashes, or, there's all this talk about we're in a bubble, and there's a bubble in Bitcoin, and a bubble in real estate, and a bubble in the stock market. Yeah, I mean, I kind of think there is, right? But everybody says that when that bubble corrects, that gold's going to go down, and gold mining stocks are going to go down too. And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that everybody thinks that's going to happen. And then everybody also says, but then it'll come right back because the Fed will print more money and blah, blah, blah. And, so it'll bounce right back up. So I think that and who knows, I mean, maybe this market will just continue to melt up the general market. But if it does correct, air conditioner just went off. Doesn't it sound better now? I don't have to talk so loud. And I lost my train of thought. Well, anyway, if the general market does correct, I think everybody's going to try to front run it. I wouldn't be surprised if the price of gold and the price of gold equities just immediately goes up. Everything seems to be happening quicker now to me in the last year and a half, 2 years. And it's not just because I just turned 31 and I'm getting older. I just think like everything's happening on a quicker scale, a quicker basis, more compressed. And maybe that's something to do with how messed up all the markets are because of all this manipulation by the Fed and everything else that, I'm not saying we're coming to the end or anything like that, but everything seems to happen so much quicker. So I would just think that, and this is my bold prediction, if the general market's correct, that the price of gold and gold equities will not necessarily correct very significantly, if at all, and that they will almost immediately turn northward, upward. They'll go up. Okay? I had another piece of information to share with you, and I'm going to do that right now. So let's change gears. I'm going to give you a stock tip. No, not a stock tip, because this is not financial advice. This is just for informational purposes only, just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. You can tell that because I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just a guy in his basement without his air conditioner on who's going to give you a stock, some information about a stock. And this is, on a serious note, genuinely probably like one of the best setups I've ever seen, and it still blows my mind that the stock has gotten so cheap. Equinox Gold. Equinox Gold. Equinox, whatever. It's like Aldi's, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, Equinox Gold. EQX in the United States. I think it's EQX up in Canada as well. The stock has lost half of its value in the last 10 months or so. In US dollars, it's gone from like 13.50 down to about 7. But that's not the point. The point is that on many metrics, inside ownership, quality of management, quality of assets, growth. I've made some other videos about the company. You do your own due diligence, but I'm telling you, and I read this in a comment section on CEO.ca, which is a place where sophisticated folk go to make comments about companies and stocks. And this individual, when referring to the current price of Equinox, said that buying Equinox right now, he said, is like, why buy hamburger when you can buy steak when the steak is on sale? I mean, this is like walking into a grocery store and trying to choose between hamburger and prime grade ribeye steak or porterhouse or whatever it is you like. And the hamburger costs $7 a pound, and the Equinox ribeye or porterhouse costs $6 a pound. It's cheaper. I mean, there's been a confluence of factors that have affected all the gold mining stocks. I mean, they're all kind of have been down recently. Equinox just a week ago did announce a blockade at their mine in Mexico. It'll get worked out. It's going to be okay. It might take a little while, but these things get worked out, okay? And you've got the best management team in the business working on it. And this is one of their bigger mines, so it's like top priority. So with gold, the price of gold going down, the just general gold, I was looking today, I think if I remember correctly, like the junior and mid-sized gold mining stocks on average are down like 30% from last summer. So Equinox kind of got caught up in that, and they're growing, so they're investing a lot of their money into expansion. And then this mine shut down, and the stock is just like, I can't believe how cheap it is. I really can't. This is no BS. Not saying you should buy any. Don't do that, because I'm not a financial advisor. Just a guy in his basement without the air conditioner on, trying to give you a little information. You aren't going to find a higher quality stock or company at this price than Equinox Gold. You can buy the thing for the market cap right now. The total market cap is basically the same as the value or the book value of the assets of the company, less debt. Okay, so you're buying the company for like net tangible assets, and they are making cash flow. They are making profit. They are growing from about 500,000 ounces of production of gold per year to 1 million ounces of gold in 2024. They got the best management team. Do your own research. Prove me wrong. It's just a real compelling, outstanding opportunity. But hey, I would have said that $2 ago. Okay, and my brokerage statement can vouch for that I would have said that $2 ago. But now it's just like, oh my God. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you found it useful, informative, and if you don't mind, I think I'm supposed to tell you to like me and subscribe to me. So if you want to do that, go ahead. If you don't worry about it. Have a great day.